chiffon to be able to take international payments. We prefer.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to finish your V-neck line. So this is just a miniature example that I want to use for you today. So I've cut out the V-neck as you can see here, and I'm going to be showing you how to cut the facing for it, and also how to do the finishing of the V-neck. So this is the simplest way that I know of doing your V-neck line. So if you are struggling to find simple ways to finish your V-neck line, keep watching, and then at the end of this video you should be able to finish your neckline like a pro. So for this example, I'm going to be using a contrasting fabric, so it will be probably make it a lot easier for you to see what's happening. So to start off, once you have your V-neck line cut out like this, you want to fold your fabric back into two, where you then have the shape of the V-neck line. So we have the V-neck line right here. So now you want to grab a piece of fabric that's going to be long enough to cover over the V-neck line and also cover part of the shoulder as well. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to pin this in place so it doesn't shift, if I can. Okay, so I'm going to pin that in place like so. And so I'm going to get a fabric. Also, you're going to be cutting on fold. Okay, so be cutting on fold for the fabric like so, and we're going to be placing our top on the fabric. So we essentially want to cut out the V neckline, so you're gonna place it on it like so, so that the edge where the V-neck ends is actually where it's gonna end on the folded fabric as well. I hope that makes sense. So here, that's where the V-neck ends, and this is where we're going to be cutting. So pin in place like so, and as you can see here, we've got more than enough fabric, so it's going to be quite a bit. So you want to make sure that you have enough fabric as well. So this is where we're going to be cutting. So before cutting the neckline out, you want to trace where the V line is onto the bottom fabric. Okay, so trace that line like so. Okay. You want to trace that line like that. So that's where you have your V neckline on the bottom fabric, right? So after doing that, you can unpin the other fabric away from the bottom fabric. Okay, so now what you want to do is on that line, right along that line, we want to then go ahead and add around maybe an inch and a half or 2 inches, depending on how wide you want your facing to be. So generally I just go for like 2 inches. So I add 2 inches all the way around that line. Okay, so, and this is the apex as well. So you want to make sure that you go all the way 2 inches, so it will come somewhere here. Okay, and then you just want to make sure that you do that and connect all the lines like so. And so this is what you're going to have. Okay, so this is pretty much what you need to cut out. So we're going to be cutting on the lines. Okay, so first of all, you want to cut out the first line. Okay, cut it on fold like so, and then you want to cut on the second line, and that's pretty much it. So this is what you would need. Okay, so once you've done that, then open it up, you should have a V shape. so this is your facing for your neckline, and that's it. So now what's next is that you're then gonna go ahead and pin that onto your fabric. So when you want to do your facing, you start at the front of the fabric, of the main fabric. Okay, so attach this to the V neckline like so. Make sure you pin everything to where they're supposed to be, and everything should match. Okay, so you want to make sure that the V points are both matching. So you want to sew right on the edge here, and then make sure you land right bang in the middle before you pivot right over to the side, to the other side. If you want to make sure that you're right bang in the middle, just so you can get your V shape correctly, you may want to just put a dot here, just so you know exactly where you need to turn around and pivot to sew back this other way. So I always try and put a dot here so I know exactly where the point of sewing should stop from when I'm coming along, and then turn around and finish that side. So what we're gonna do next now is do the sewing. Sew on the sewing allowance right across, stop right in the middle here, and then pivot all the way back up to finish. So just sew right on the edge like I said. Okay, and this is it. So you can see the sewing is not done. So now that we've got the sewing done, next thing is to just remove all the pins that you have in place, and right at the V-neck you want to put a snip, okay, right there, but you want to make sure that you do not cut beyond your stitches. So this is going to be helpful when we want to pull the facing over and do the sewing. So you want to just cut right in the middle, but do not cut your stitching. Okay, just cut right in the middle here, which is gonna be helpful. Okay, so just snip that. So once you finish doing that, you can trim any excesses that you have. And you can trim on the V neckline as well, to just trim away any excess. So now what's next is that you want to go ahead and fold this over, and you need to have your iron ready for this bit. So you fold this over. As you're folding it over, you want to iron it in place, because this is gonna be really helpful when you come to sewing it. So fold it over like so, and you iron it. I need to get my iron, and then once you finish folding it over and ironing it together, and then we'll come back and do the sewing. Hold on, let me iron it first and I'll come back. So now the next thing to do is I've turned the facing to the wrong side of the fabric and ironed everything down, as you can see here. So you want to go ahead and do that as well. So this is the front of the neckline. As you can see, I mean, it's already perfect. So can you see that? So the next thing we're going to do is just to make sure that we secure this in place so that it doesn't flap around like this. So first thing we're going to do is understitch over here. So that means you're going to be essentially sewing on top of the sewing allowance. So you're going to pull the fabric back like so, and you want to sew on the sewing allowance right all the way round. And so this is the reason why we made a snip at the V neckline, so it's going to be a little bit easier for you to just take it on the sewing machine straight. That way it's a lot easier for you to sew, so it's going to be pretty much laying flat like this. So take that to the sewing machine, sew all the way across like so, and then so that will secure that in place so it doesn't start flapping about. But you're not going to see the stitching on the front side because you're going to be sewing on the sewing allowance. I hope that makes sense. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. And so we've done the sewing on the sewing allowance. Okay, this will keep the facing down, and like I said earlier, you will not see that sewing at the front of your fabric, so you can see here that you can't see any of that. Here, the final thing you might want to do is just tack everything down, so you know that the facing is not going to get in the way at all. It's not going to move about. So just I don't know what type of thread I'm doing, but it's just make sure that you're not taking too much of the fabric from the front, so you're not seeing too much of that needle. And also when you're doing your sewing, you will be using the thread that matches your fabric anyway, so you're not going to be seeing that. So but for the for this tutorial, I'm just using any thread really, just so you can see exactly what's happening. But if I was doing a proper sewing, I will be using a thread that matches the fabric. So just tack it down. You don't need more than 2 of these to secure it in place. Do one over there like that. And then just do that across the neckline, so you know that the facing is not going anywhere, and you're not gonna be able to see this at the front as well. So that's the V neckline done, guys, and I hope you found this very useful. This is the simplest way that I know you can finish your V neckline without any hassle, any trouble at all. It's very simple method. It's very easy, and it will give you a very neat finishing that you're always after when you finish doing your neckline. So you can see there's nothing going on here. Everything looks neat and tidy and professional. And on the inside, it is the same thing. It's giving that neat look as well, so you don't need to worry about that. So it's very simple, very easy to follow. So if you find this tutorial to be useful, make sure you share with your friends and family, other people that might find this tutorial useful as well, because I know necklines can be quite tricky sometimes. But if you follow this method, I think you should be okay. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on my next tutorial.